Hello, in this video we are going to discuss about the history of governor, important constitutional provisions related to the governor, the current issue and the Supreme Court judgment over the current issue. The first thing we'll discuss is about the history of governor. The post of the Governor General was created through the Regulating Act of 1773 and Warren Hastings became the first Governor General of India. Then through Regulating Act of 1833, the Governor General became the Governor General of India and William Bentinck was the first Governor General of India. Then through Government of India Act 1858, also known as Good Government Act, the post of Governor General received new title, that is Viceroy, and Lord Canning became the first Viceroy. C. Rajagopalachari was the last Governor General of India. Now we will discuss some important constitutional provisions about governor. So Article 153 of our constitution provide for the governor of a state. Article 155 talks about appointment of governor, that is governor is appointed by president by warrant under his her hand and seal. This means that governor can be appointed by only president and not any other authority. Then Article 156 talks about term of office of governor. The term of office is 5 years subject to the pleasure of president, and governor can resign anytime by addressing his or her resignation letter to the president. Then there is no ground mentioned in our constitution for the governor's removal. Then Article 157 talks about the qualification for appointment of governor. There are two qualifications mentioned. First one is that he or she should be a citizen of India, and the second one is he or she should have completed the age of 35 years. Now we'll talk about the current issue, but first we have to understand that how a bill become an act. When a state bill is passed by the state legislature to become an act, the state bill must receive governor's assent. So when a bill passed by the state legislature is presented to the governor, he or she has four options. The first one is to give his or her assent and the bill will become an act. Withhold the assent and the bill ends and does not become an act. Or the third one is return the bill for reconsideration, and the last one is reserve the bill for president's assent. So the current issue is arising from this first point. Here what is happening is that governor is not giving his assent to the bill and keeping it pending for indefinite time. So regarding this issue, various state governments approached the Supreme Court. Then Supreme Court pronounced its judgment. There are two important points in Supreme Court judgment. The first one is that governor cannot keep a bill pending for indefinite time. He or she must give her assent to the bill or return the bill to the assembly for reconsideration. The second point Supreme Court said that is that if governor will not provide his or her assent on time, then we will set up a time limit for giving assent to the bill. Then we will discuss the 4 point where governor reserve a bill for president assent. In such a situation, what will happen? If the bill is reserved for president's assent, then president has three options. The first one is to give assent and the bill become an act. Second one is withhold assent and the bill ends there only. And the third one is return the bill for reconsideration. Now we'll discuss third point, that when president return the bill for reconsideration, what will happen? If the assembly passes the bill again and present it to the governor for his or her assent, then governor cannot give his or her assent to the bill and must send it to the president. This means that when governor reserve a bill for president's assent and the president returns the bill for assembly for reconsideration, but assembly passes that bill again and present it to the governor for his assent, then in such a case governor cannot give his or her assent to the bill. He or she must send it to the president for his or her assent. Means in this one particular case the governor loses his or her power to give assent to the bill. So that's all about the governor's issue. Thank you.